Thank you, Steve. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Thanks to all of the members of the Republican Conference. By electing a House Republican majority last November, Americans sent a message to Washington. It's time to put a check on Joe Biden and the Democrats' failed agenda. And that's exactly what we've done. In our first 100 days, House Republicans not only reopened the House, as our Speaker talked about, the People's House, by the way, not Pelosi's House, the People's House. We passed a rules package to create a more transparent, member-driven legislative process. We defunded Biden's army of 87,000 IRS agents. We stopped the selling of strategic petroleum oil in our reserve to China. We created the Select Committee on China. We tackled inflation with the Rein In Act. We defended parents' rights with the Parents' Bill of Rights Act, and we lowered energy costs with our signature legislation, the Lower Energy Costs Act. Even Joe Biden and the Democrats cannot deny the need for our common sense policies. 88% of the bills we've passed have been with bipartisan majorities, and the president has already signed 2 of them into law. House Republicans have come together as a team. We've come together as a team to enact the agenda that Americans elected us to enact. And our offense has forced the rest of Washington to legislate along with us. But we've only just begun. So while we've accomplished a lot, there's still a lot of more work to do. Great first 100 days, but they're over. Now we're going to move on to the next, and we're going to continue to keep advancing a positive agenda for the American people. And as we press forward on the tough fights ahead, Americans can rest assured that Republicans in the House are going to continue winning on their behalf. And with that, speaking of winning, our great conference chair, Elise Stefanik.
Greetings, friends. I have good news to share with you this morning. Many relief checks are on the way, and new deposit dates have also been confirmed. Several guaranteed income programs across the country are expected to provide over $500 in payments to thousands of Americans. But many insist that this financial relief can be expanded to all Americans, even those with higher incomes. My dearest friends, I'll be sharing with you all of the details on these checks, so do make sure that you watch until the end of this video. Also, I will be giving away more Walmart gift cards this coming Friday. If you'd like to enter the weekly giveaway, friends, all you have to do is click and like several of my videos and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you watch and then comment on, the greater your chances, my friends, of winning the giveaways. In the wake of the economic crisis, driven by the crisis, many cities explored universal basic income programs to help those who are affected financially. Several guaranteed income pilot programs are scheduled to continue throughout this year and next year. At least 45 cities in the United States started some kind of guaranteed income pilot program in 2020. The number of programs has increased over time. Generally, a lottery determines recipients from a pool of eligible applicants. Payments can vary from $200 to $1,000 a month. Some cities even issue bi-weekly payments. Next month, on May 15, 2023, eligible residents in Chelsea, Massachusetts, will receive a relief check of up to $400. It will be the third and final payment of a food and utility subsidy program, which distributed the first 2 on March 15th and April 15th. The project, known as the Chelsea Eats program, is sending the checks ranging from $200 to $400 to hundreds of eligible households. The recipients have been receiving the subsidy through debit cards, which were handed out in March. The initiative issues varying amounts depending on the size of the household. A 1-member household would receive $200. A household of 2 will receive $300, and those with 3 or more people will collect $400. The City of Chelsea began the Guaranteed Income Program at the height of the crisis and it has been the largest project of the sort in the state. In the city of El Monte, California, more than 2,500 households have applied for the city's Guaranteed Income Program. The first of its kind program in the city, it seeks to provide eligible single-parent households who were impacted by the crisis $500 per month for a period of 12 months. It uses funds from the American Rescue Plan Act in an effort to quell the growth of poverty and economic disparities amplified during the crisis, and as a region emerges from it. Dozens of local programs across the state of California have sprung up in recent years, including some that have been privately funded. Currently, there is a Big Leap program, which currently provides $1,000 in direct cash payments to families each month for at least 12 months. The no-strings-attached payments are provided to families who were impacted by the crisis and are living in poverty. Some lawmakers have proposed similar checks for all Americans, including Representative Ilhan Omar and Senator Bernie Sanders. But this plan would likely face many obstacles in the House and Senate. As President Biden prepares to announce his re-election campaign next week, a new poll shows, once again, that many Democrats would prefer someone else. According to an Associated Press poll, only half of Democrats, or about 47%, think Biden should run again in 2024. Overall, just 26% of Americans want him to run. Then 78% of Democrats said they approve of the job that Biden is doing, and 81% said they would probably vote for him in the general election if he's the nominee. 41% said they definitely back him, and 40% said they probably would. Democrats familiar with Biden's plan told USA Today that the president is prepared to formally kick off his 2024 campaign with the release of a video next Tuesday. Biden has said for months that he intends to run, but has held off on a formal announcement amid Republican infighting for the GOP nomination and the lack of viable Democratic challengers. By choosing April 25th, Biden would time the announcement with the 4-year anniversary of his entry into the 2020 presidential election. Biden remains hampered by approval ratings in the low 40s heading into next year's race. Many polls continue to show a majority of Democrats prefer a different party standard bearer. Biden, who is 80 years old, is already the oldest president in history. So if he wins a re-election, he would be 86 when he finishes a second term. Interviews with poll respondents suggest that the gap in Biden's support reflects his age, as well as a clamoring for a younger generation of Democrats who say they want leadership that reflects their demographic and their values. President Biden has batted away questions about his age. The percentage of Democrats who say in the latest poll that they want him to run is up slightly. Just 37% said in January that he should run. So, dear friends, should President Biden run again for president? Please let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. Well, my most magnificent and marvelous friends, that is the end of my daily stimulus update video for this Sunday. Thank you, dear friends, for being part of this community and for being here every single day. To say thank you and to show my appreciation, I will be announcing several winners for the Walmart gift card giveaway this coming Friday. If you would like to enter the weekly giveaway, friends, all you have to do is click and like several of my videos and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. My dearest friends, the more videos that you comment on, the greater your chances of winning the giveaways. Thank you and have a wonderful and very blessed Sunday.